This is one of several short videos about home energy efficiency. We're going to talk about the refrigerant cycle and the importance of having the proper refrigerant charge in your heating and air conditioning system for efficiency. But back to the refrigerant cycle. When I blow across my hand, I can feel cooling. And the reason I feel cooling is because the liquid water that's on my skin is evaporating. Make a diagram of that. So this would represent a liquid drop of water molecules on my skin. And when I blow across it like this, some of these water molecules go from a liquid into a vapor. And when that happens, there's a change of state that takes place. In order for a water molecule to go to a gas, it needs heat, and it picks up heat wherever it can. It will pick up the heat from other water molecules and also from my skin. And so that's an example of talking about change of state and a refrigerant cycle. Water can be used as a refrigerant, and of course it is and has been for centuries. But there's more modern types of refrigerants. There's R22 and R410A. And by the way, water evaporates at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. R22 evaporates at 40 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. So we can take advantage of that marvelous type of refrigerant. In an air conditioning system, we have copper coils that look something like this, and it goes to a compressor, and then out of the compressor it goes into copper coils that looks like this, then into a metering device, and then the cycle is returned. The compressor pulls the refrigerant when it's a vapor, it's hot, it compresses it, and when it compresses it, it wants to change state again to go from a vapor to a liquid, and when it does that, it drops its heat. So this would be the outside unit. And we can put a fan here, draw air across it that takes the heat out of the condenser outside and puts it into the air. And then when it's dropped enough heat, it turns into a liquid and it goes into a metering device. There's really three kinds of metering devices typically found in residential heating and air conditioning systems. Cap tubes, which are found in refrigerators typically. There's pistons, and then there's TXVs. So a metering device is a mechanism that allows a pressure difference. Over here, this is a high pressure, this is a low pressure, this is a liquid, and this is a gas. And so the high pressure liquid squirts basically through this metering device. Its pressure changes, and it wants to change state again. It goes from a liquid into a gas. And again, that's where our refrigeration takes place, is that when it turns into a gas, it picks up heat from wherever it can, in this case from the copper tubing and also the fins, and then we can put a fan here, blow air across the evaporator coil and into the house, and the cycle completes. Goes from a liquid, it drops its heat, turns into a liquid, the pressure changes on it, turns into a gas, picks up heat, back into the compressor. So this cycle goes like this. And this is a mechanical refrigeration.